Oh, I know.
People
Obviously.
want milk.
That's so true.
Babies have
Yeah.
milk. Stolen babies, grieving mothers.
Can I ask you, do you work in the dairy industry?
My husband is a dairy farmer.
So I'm curious, like, what's your suggestion for us if we, basically what we care about is just as much as for humans, is for non-humans to not suffer and be killed unnecessarily.
I'm telling you, have you ever been to an organic dairy farm?
I have. And they've actually released babies to me to go to sanctuaries because they were going to kill them. Because they admitted that all the male calves are killed because they don't produce milk.
Yeah.
Right?
But
my question is, how do you suggest that we as a society move away from that without harming farmers? Because we don't want to harm people either, right?
You can't not. What you're doing is harming farmers.
But how do we do that without harming farmers, but also not harming baby cows?
But the life world isn't pretty. It's not things. Sometimes things do hurt. That is life. Like people, even humans, they live, they die. That's what happens.
Yeah.
That's why when you had your nose done, that's not very organic, friendly thingy-majiggy. But
What do you
you went
mean?
and had it done.
Huh?
Do you know that's not? Do you know you weren't?
But that was my own choice.
Yeah, but you weren't born to have a piece of metal in your nose.
I understand that.
This
I'm
man
friends
that
with farmers.
stood outside his factory now, he's supplying a massive amount of employment. If he wasn't doing that, there'd be kiddies at home starving. There'd be kiddies at home dying.
Yeah.
Do you think of that section?
Yeah, but we're not advocating for that.
But what's this man going to do with his factory? He's got a factory.
Right. But no matter what we do, right? If we're standing out here, we're not going to shut down this slaughterhouse, and we're not going to shut down the dairy industry, right? It's not going to end tomorrow, and everyone's going to be out of a job. That's not going to happen.
I know, but this has a knock-on of every person. She might have been saying, "I'm going buying chicken for the dinner." Maybe now I might not.
Right.
It upsets people.
Right. Rightly so. I mean, if people are upset by what's happening here, why should they continue, like purchasing products of violence? Like
thinking outside the box.
So, but are you saying that people should continue acting violently because?
How come you've all this technology? Do you know the damage that Wi-Fi causes? And all these signals.
I don't, but I can imagine. Yeah. I can imagine.
Think outside the box. That's all I'm asking you to do.
Yeah.
And just think of the livelihood. Think of my 5 sons. You're quite
I know,
happy
but I want.
And all the factory workers, they've all got kiddies.
I agree, and I genuinely want your input. Is that how do we stop harming animals while not harming humans? Because we don't want to harm humans, and we don't.
Farmed humanely. They all have.
But what does that mean to you?
Lives.
But what does that mean to you?
Killed, they're killed like that. They're not going through anything.
Right, but how do you kill someone humanely that doesn't want to die? How do you kill humanely? That's an oxymoron. Like, you can't walk up to someone, shoot them in the head, and say, "I killed them humanely." That's. I mean, you agree with that, right? That's a bit of an industry term to make people feel okay with killing animals, right? How do you humanely kill?
They're killed in a second. That's the end of them.
Right, but would you be okay with that for any of your sons?
Why don't you?
Hold on, wait. But would you be okay with that for any of your sons? If somebody walked up to one of your sons and killed them without them feeling pain, would you be okay with that? Of course not. The definition of humane is something that you would want done unto yourself. You wouldn't want that done unto you, so you can't kill humanely.
If people weren't drinking milk, if people weren't eating chicken, if people weren't eating beef, there would be no cows. You would never see another cow again.
Right.
There'd be never a chicken. You might have your few little things in the backyard,
right.
But then in the end they'd be gone.
Right.
So do you want a country with no cows in? Do you want a country with no chickens in?
Well,
that's exactly what would happen.
So what we're doing right now, though, is we're forcibly breeding them, right? They don't breed naturally. We inseminate them. These chickens are not naturally occurring, right? So we're basically bringing in living beings who feel pain.
Neither is your mobile phone natural. Neither is his nose ring. Neither is that.
Right. But
so some things aren't natural. So when you go totally organic and totally natural, then I think you can argue what good people do.
But
at the minute, now I have to go to work.
Okay, and the last thing maybe, and I agree with you that there's a lot of things that we do wrong. We're not claiming to be perfect people here, and I don't expect anybody to be perfect. But there's a big difference between buying a cell phone every 3 years and buying animal products which have 10,000. I mean, that truck is full of animals that have suffered their entire lives.
How have they suffered their entire lives?
Have you ever been inside of
Yes, I have.
The images that I have on my phone that I could show you right now if you want to see them.
But that might be a bad farmer. Not all farmers are bad farmers.
Okay, and I agree.
Same as every walk of
But the
life.
reality is that there are far too many undercover investigations around the world that show the standard legal practices. And this is the thing: you might have a farmer that goes above and beyond the law, but most people don't because it costs money to take it.
Most people do it right. The ones you pick out the ones that are brutal.
How would I know what's going on inside?
That's the way. Now I have to go to work.
Okay, I appreciate. Listen, I appreciate the conversation. Yeah, thank you.
I'm asking you to think box.
We're trying. I mean, if this isn't outside the box.
When you want to be totally pissed, then you can complain. But Tim, while you're using all these technologies, you're not totally
So, and maybe the final question for you to think about, you don't have to answer now, is how does me having a cell phone justify killing animals unnecessarily? And that's the question is...
No, I'm not. You having a cell phone doesn't justify animals being killed. But you
Right.
having a cell phone does cause a lot of other things. You go and Google cell phones on your cell phone and all the procedures, what's had to be done to them. There's probably some little kid in China making them.
Yeah. And does that justify this?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, that's, I mean, that's the only question. Yeah, fair enough.
Goodbye, absolutely.
Thank you. So first of all, a quick note to all the vegans and activists who watched that video. Please understand that the dairy farmer's wife who was in that video is probably not a bad person, although I know she came across maybe a little bit defensive. Understand that she's probably coming from a place where her product line, her industry is failing. You know, veganism is booming, so that means that milk sales are declining. And I can understand the pressure that she's feeling and how she might view us as the enemy. Now, we obviously don't view farmers as the enemy. We need them to produce food. We're just asking that they start producing food that doesn't involve victims. So if you do come across farmers, please have some understanding for the position they're in and encourage them to move to an industry that's booming as opposed to one that's failing. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and want to see other videos like it, please like, share, and subscribe to the Amazing Vegan Outreach YouTube channel.